What's up everybody, my name's Big Cam and welcome back to another movie review, and today we are talking about 2009's Avatar from director James Cameron, starring Zoe Saldana as Neytiri and Sam Worthington as Jake Sulley, Sigourney Weaver as Dr. Grace Augustine, Stephen Lang as Colonel Miles Quaritch, Michelle Rodriguez as Trudy, Giovanni Ribisi as Parker, and he's like the head of the bad guys, you know, the sky people. Joel David Moore played Norm. And then, other than that, not too many people I recognize, but Laz Alonso from The Boys, who plays friggin' Mother's Milk in The Boys. He played TSU'TEY, which I never realized, but, you know, I like him as an actor. He's great in The Boys. But overall, this 162-minute movie, you know, like we're dipping our toes into the 3-hour range with this movie, and it's one of the first films that was 3+ hours or close to 3 hours that I went and saw in theaters. And you know, I remember back 2009, I'm 10 years old, me and my mother go to see this thing and we didn't know what to expect. And when I first saw Avatar, I was a huge fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender and that amazing TV show growing up as a kid on Nickelodeon. So when I originally went to the theaters, I thought that was what I was getting. Little did I know that it was this sci-fi epic that I was about to dip my toe into, and we absolutely loved it. I remember me and my mother talking about this for weeks on end afterwards, just like the colors and how good it looked on the big screen. And then once it came out on DVD, I used to watch this movie all the time, because between 2010 and now, when it was on TV, TVs got really good, right? Like when 2009 originally this came out, we all had big box TVs with the big box on the back of the TV and shit. As soon as like flat screen started coming out and like the picture quality started to get better, I started to watch stuff like this more and more because of the colors and how much it popped on the screen, and like something about having a really nice TV with vibrant colors and the OLED technology and stuff. Like my living room TV is brand new, and you know, putting a movie like this or Avatar 2, The Way of Water, on that TV, like it looks like the displays in Best Buy, you know what I mean? Like where they always have these super vibrant colors and stuff playing. You put on Avatar, even the first one still to this day holds up really well and looks really damn good for a movie that's over a decade old at this point. And Avatar 2 looks even better, and it's hard to look that much better. And James Cameron was just like, yeah, you know, there isn't that good a technology for filming underwater, so I'm just going to create it. And him and his team, since 2009, had just been working on the technology of Avatar 2. And then they finished filming Avatar 2, and he spent probably 5 more years just polishing the VFX and just making sure that the water looked perfect and the creatures looked perfect, and when we don't even really think about it, but every single one of the characters is computer generated. Like they're not, like, sure, there's motion capture and stuff that they're performance capturing to get the performance of the characters. So everything that you see the characters doing, the actors did do, but like you don't see Sam Worthington virtually at all, right? Like you just see Jake Sulley, and you don't see Zoe Saldana, you don't see Sigourney Weaver. You might hear their voices a little bit, but you know, you completely lose the actor, and you just are following these characters in this movie. And like the suspension of disbelief, you don't even have to like disbelieve anything you're seeing, because they take you out of your world and plop you into this new one, and you're just there, you're just watching. Like it almost felt like virtual reality the first time I saw it. Like I was seeing it, and my eyes were seeing it, but my body and my brain wasn't believing what I was seeing. And I was like, why does this look so beautiful? Why is it so captivating? The creatures, and they're all like alien creatures. So like, if you've ever had interest in aliens or sci-fi stuff, and then you also had interest in movies and good storytelling, like this just merged the two together. And like, also video games and CGI in a weird way, and like a lot of video games use motion and performance capture, so like that's what they're doing for this movie. And like this movie just progressed the industry of filmmaking so far, and then James Cameron just decided to progress it even further with the Avatar 2. And then he already filmed Avatar 3 when he was filming 2, so he filmed back to back. So now, over the last however many years, probably at least 8 to 10 years, he's been polishing Avatar Fire and Ash. And then they went back and started filming Avatar 4 and 5. And I'm like, where did this guy get these stories? Like, his brain is just like, oh, Avatar. Like, he bought into Avatar and he dove headfirst into the deep end. You know what I mean? Like, he dove all the way in and was like, yep, this is what we're doing. 5 movies, you know, creating parks and all types of stuff. And, you know, I doubt there will ever be any spin-off TV shows or spin-off movies. I feel like he'll do 5 or 6 or whatever he wants to do, and that will be it. But through 2, I am such a big Avatar fan. And in December, Avatar Fire and Ash comes out. And I'm eagerly waiting a trailer for Avatar Fire and Ash. Like a real trailer. We've only really seen like concept photos and a couple images from the thing. But I'm dying to see Fire and Ash, Avatar 3. And like just the trailer for Avatar 2 was so beautiful. And like the harmonizing like voices, and oh god, it was so good. It was really like such a good movie. And Avatar 1 is also such a good movie, and it started it all for me. And the ending, like the ending of this, right, like you spend 3 hours of your time and you're like, the ending better be satisfying. And Jake Sully, you know, closing his eyes, and then Avatar Jake Sully opening his eyes, and then that's where we cut from this movie heading into the second one. Like, so good, so good. Jake Sully's permanently in a Na'vi now. He's not going back to his human form, you know, his Sam Worthington carcass that's pushing around himself in a wheelchair, you know. He doesn't want that. He wants to fly and run and jump and be a warrior again, and that's what the Na'vi gave him, you know. Great story, great movie. Overall, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's just one of my favorite films of all time. James Cameron, you evil genius. It is what it is, but I love this movie. Avatar has always been one of my favorites ever since I've seen it, and over the last decade I've seen it many of times in between, but yet still, I got no notes for it. 5 out of 5 stars. It's just, you know, it just keeps going, right? Like, if there's any note for it, it's like, oh yeah, it's too long. But, like, everything he packs in there is storytelling and, you know, worth it, and the music, the acting, the way it looks, like everything is perfect in this film, and it looks great, and I can't wait to see the third one. Comment below your thoughts on Avatar. Comment below if you like Avatar The Way of Water better than Avatar 1, or if you like Avatar The Last Airbender better than these Avatar movies. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below, or you can message me on my other social medias, links down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for coming on by, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace!